3/4 of an hour, and then I got up, and then that was it. It was over.
Well, the RCMP have admitted they made a mistake in not launching a search after the first SOS report. Blackburn says he is still waiting for an apology. A local company that produces environmental technology now has a very powerful and high-profile supporter. Deb has more in tonight's Insight.
Well, you couldn't get much higher profile, Chris, when your last name is Kennedy. Robert Kennedy Jr., in fact. He is a world-renowned environmental activist, and he is throwing his support behind a Vancouver company that has developed a way to remove pollutants from dirty water and turn those pollutants into something useful. And Robert Kennedy Jr. says it will help to keep our waterways clean for years to come.
Vancouver is a city surrounded by water, but keeping our ocean and BC rivers clean of pollutants is no easy task. One of the biggest offenders, nutrients from waste that cause algae and sludge killing our waterways.
I spent the last 25 years as an attorney for various river keepers across North America, suing sewage treatment plant for probably the #1 problem at sewage plants today is phosphorus. Because that's the biggest problem with freshwater system is nutrient overloading.
Sewage plants generally separate waste solids from water, leaving two byproducts, clean water and sludge. That sludge is hard to dispose of and full of phosphates. But Kennedy believes a BC company has the answer to reducing phosphates in our waterways.
It's a miracle technology. They actually go to the sewage treatment plant. They say, we will, at our own expense, install the reactor. We will remove all of your phosphorus, and then we're going to turn it into a valuable product, which is this very high-quality, slow-release phosphorus fertilizer. And they're able to say to the sewage treatment plant, we will actually split the revenues of our phosphorus sales with you. And instead of costing you money, this whole process will cost you nothing up front. It's just going to make you money in the long run.
The technology was created at UBC, and now a Vancouver company called Ostara is selling it to the world. In Edmonton, the Ostara method is already being used.
It's basically a chemical process where we create the perfect chemical soup based on the wastewater characteristics. And the crystals that this material is precipitate out of the wastewater on their own. And we just make the right mix of chemicals happen so that the crystals will just fall out of the chemicals.
The Edmonton plant is now producing 500 kilograms of fertilizer each day. Kennedy, who now sits on the board of Ostara, believes the method will help municipalities meet environmental laws while reducing costs.
It's a solution that's come out of British Columbia, and that you're going to see this technology in virtually every sewage treatment plant in our country over the next decade that discharges into fresh water. It's going to be basically the required solution of choice for all of them.
Now, here are a few more facts about the full-scale Ostara nutrient removal reactor installed in Edmonton's Gold Bar plant. It's been in operation since May of 2007. The reactor removes more than 80% of the phosphorus from a sewage sludge stream of 500,000 liters a day. It also removes some ammonia and nitrogen, reducing the plant's total sludge liquids by approximately 20%. And the phosphorus and nitrogen are recycled into approximately, as Jane said, 500 kilograms of environmentally safe commercial fertilizer a day. And a second Ostara installation will go into operation in Portland, in Oregon, in May. And Chris, that's tonight's Insight. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. And nice to see some homegrown expertise there as well. Thanks very much, Deb. Singer Chris Brown appears in a Los Angeles courtroom today, charged in connection with his alleged beating of his girlfriend, pop star Rihanna. Those pictures coming up later tonight. And coming up on the News Hour, we'll have the first look at a very popular Vancouver attraction after its multi-million-dollar renovation.
Tonight on Survivor.